welcome back to my channel. I'm Lindy, aka Paleo Barbie. Today we're gonna make a appetizer that you can use for Super Bowl Sunday. My team is not in the Super Bowl this time, but my husband's is, the Chiefs, so we're still gonna watch it and cheer them on. But I'm planning to make a lot of keto-friendly snacks for him and I to have so that we stay on our plan. And I have recently seen some different recipes with Brie, so this one is one I have come up with that's a variation of some of the ones I've seen. And you can do so many things with Brie, right? And this could be for Super Bowl Sunday, but this could also be for the holidays. This could be for a shower. This could be for anything you need like a special appetizer for. And it really is super simple. So let's get started and I'll show you how we're gonna make this. All right guys, for this recipe, it's just a few ingredients. So you're gonna need some Brie, like this, a whole thing of Brie. You're gonna need some prosciutto, and I got both of these at Aldi, and they were pretty good prices, so you can look at Aldi or your local store, whatever you have. And then you're gonna have, the third ingredient is going to be, I'm gonna make a pesto, but you can also use a sugar-free jelly or jam of your choice. That's another great option as well. So I'm gonna get my pesto made. I'll show you that, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do with all of it over here. Oh, also while you're getting this together, you're gonna heat your oven to 400 degrees while you're getting everything prepared. All right guys, this is just a really simple pesto. I don't have any fresh basil, so I'm going to make a spinach pesto, but I have some basil that I'm gonna put in there as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, I don't need a lot because I'm just gonna need it to top the Brie. So if I was making this to make like for pasta, I would make a much bigger thing of pesto. So I'm gonna put about a cup to a cup and a half of spinach in there. I put a tablespoon of lemon juice in there. I'm going to put a handful of pumpkin seeds that are roasted. I usually use fresh garlic cloves, I would put about a clove in this amount, but if I was making a big batch, I'd put 2. But I'm gonna use garlic powder because my garlic that I had is gone bad, so I had to throw that away. I hate that when that happens. We're gonna put a good amount, probably a third of a cup or fourth of a cup in there, that range of olive oil in here, and then we're gonna put it on our NutriBullet and just blend it up until it turns into a nice pesto, and that's what we're gonna top our Brie with. So let me get all this in here and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, everything is in the hot tub here. Or in the tub, whatever you want to call it. We're going to put the lid on it and put it on the NutriBullet and make it into our pesto. Guys, there is the pesto. Smells delicious. I wish you guys could smell this. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what to do with it. Alright, I sprayed the bottom of this pan with a little bit of coconut oil just so the prosciutto won't stick to it. So now I'm unwrapping my Brie. I'm going to put a layer of the prosciutto down and put the Brie on top. Alright guys, you're going to lay a layer of your prosciutto down, and it's not always going to come off of these little paper, whatever those are, wax papers, perfectly, but that's okay. We're not going for perfect, we're going for delicious. So unwrap your Brie, and this is what it looks like on the inside. This is not paper, don't take this off. This is part of the crust. You're just going to lay it down right there, and then we're going to put some pesto on top of it. Alright guys, I've got the pesto on, and now I'm going to wrap it with Brie. So like I said, you could use a sugar-free jam on here, would be good as well. But I thought this would be really yummy. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap what this is on the bottom up, and then I'll put some more on top so that it's completely covered. So let me get some more prosciutto. Alright guys, I used all that prosciutto. You just want to make sure it's covered all the way around, both front and back and front, and it'll look a bit like this. Then you're going to put it in the oven at 400 for 20 minutes. And then you're going to put it under the broiler after that for 2 to 3 minutes just to get that bacon a little crispy. So we're going to stick this in the oven. See guys, I didn't even use all that pesto, so I'm going to save the rest of this to use for something else. And then I'm going to show you a couple of things that I do for snacks that will be good for Super Bowl as well. I've been really on a bell pepper and cream cheese kick, and so is my granddaughter. I like it on celery, but it's so good on bell peppers. If you haven't tried it, you're missing out. So we're gonna make some of those. Also, I plan to make jalapeno poppers, which I'll pop in a picture of my jalapeno poppers here. I just make super simple jalapeno poppers with, I cut them in half, get out, you know, de-seed them, put cream cheese, wrap them in bacon, stick them in the air fryer for 15 minutes. Unless I'm making a whole bunch of them, and then I'll put them in the oven. But that's a super simple thing you can do for Super Bowl, and make yourself stay on plan. Alright guys, once you have your cream cheese all over your peppers and you have them de-seeded and all that, you're just going to take your everything but the bagel seasoning. I get mine at Aldi. I also make mine, a homemade version of it when I can't get this. Because for a while they didn't have this everywhere. It was just at like Trader Joe's and stuff, so I made up my own recipe. But now that I can find it, I'll just grab it. It's super simple. So I'm just going to spread pretty liberally all over. You can also, like I said, do this with celery. I just think it's really good with the peppers. So that's one more snack option for Super Bowl. Alright guys, another thing I'm going to be making is my ranch. My ranch dressing is really thick, so it makes a great dip, but you can also thin it out if you want it more thin for dressing for a salad. But I like it thick, so I just leave it thick for my salad as well. But I'm going to show you that. The recipe is here on my channel under the recipe playlist, my recipe playlist, and I'm just going to whip this up and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, like I said, the recipe is on my playlist, but this is my basic ingredients for it: sour cream, Duke's, or whatever mayonnaise you use, everything but the bagel seasoning, salad seasoning. This is what I had been using. They don't make this anymore, so I came up with my own recipe that will be in my cookbook. But as I've said before, if you just look at the ingredients, it's just basic ingredients, freeze-dried ingredients. And then peppercorn, any brand is fine, and then a garlic clove or garlic powder. So we're gonna mix all that up, and freeze-dried onions that are chopped. So we're gonna go ahead and mix all this up. Alright guys, I've got my sour cream, my mayo, and all my seasonings in here. I'm gonna give it a good mix, and then my onions also. I made a double batch because I wanted to have enough for everybody to snack on. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this all together. Alright guys, that is all there is to it. Then you're just going to make it look pretty and stick it on your table with some pork rinds or whatever you want to dip in it. Celery, cucumber slices, whatever floats your boat. Alright, time to check the Brie. It's been 20 minutes. Look at that, y'all. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we're going to turn off this and put the broiler on for just, I think probably doesn't even need more than a minute or two. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Cancel that. Broil. Start. Alright, so we'll just do that for about a minute or two and then take that out. Alright guys, look at that. That looks amazing. Alright, so another thing you can do is you can put out pickles and olives if you like olives, and then do a charcuterie board. I'll put a picture in of one of my good charcuterie boards. But you can use meat and cheese and just put it on a nice board and make it into another appetizer. And of course, there's always chips and queso. You can make your own chips with low-carb tortillas or keto tortillas or whatever type you eat. And then my favorite queso is over on Nicole Burgess's channel. I will link that for you guys. It is the bomb. And it's a clean queso that you can eat. It's keto queso. And all of those things are great for Super Bowl Sunday. Alright guys, so here's just a simple charcuterie board. You could do fancy cheeses, all kinds of different cheeses. You can do really clean salami or not, depending on if you're clean keto, dirty keto, whatever. And I just did a little one just to kind of show you, but I did put a picture in so you guys could see a fancier one. But that's something super simple you can do, and adding the pickles and olives as well. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this recipe and these other Super Bowl snack ideas. If you have some other ideas, tell me in the comments down below. I'd love to hear yours. And let me know if you make the Brie or make up any of these other choices. So I will talk to you guys in the next video, and thanks for watching.